I feel like somebody is coming for a visit, for, I don't know. I just get this sense that somebody is in the process of thinking about you, working out some sort of communication with you. This could be a lover, it could be a friend, a family member, somebody that is from your past, or what have you. This is a message that came out, I don't know, about 4 or 5 days ago as well, so you may want to go check out that reading. But there's a message of whatever this energy is that's coming back, whether it's a person, a situation, or what have you. I feel like most of you, this is going to be a person coming back into your life. They're leaving behind something that they had brought into the situation or relationship before. So this could be a negative type of aspect of themselves, something that they've really been working on. 4-4, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyhow, there's something that they've been working on from the past that they are no longer bringing that with them into the future. So there's a sense of a pretty major change involving somebody. They took a lot of look at their demons, their insecurities, anything that has to do with self-esteem being low. This is something that they've been working on. I feel like they have been or are still going through a dark night of the soul, where they're having to take a look at the good, the bad, and the indifferent, where they feel like maybe Spirit is not listening to them, not answering their prayers, things of that sort. I am being told to tell you 4-4 and 5-5. Look those up on Sacred Scribes as well. Now, there is a sense that many of you have been in this process of really like kind of hating on yourself, beating yourself up, you know, while you've been going through this dark night of the soul. But what Spirit is saying is like, it's time to dust yourself off. Use a feather, you know, get out the feather and start dusting yourself off, because whatever it is that you've been beating yourself up over, this is also something that you're in the process of, or have been in the process of transforming. It's changing drastically, and you can be proud of that. I do feel like somebody is celebrating something, which brings me to this next card, which is the Lady of the Harvest. This tells me that there is situations, not just one situation, but energies and situations in your life that are changing drastically. Why? Because you, the focus on the middle person being you, whether you're a male or a female, has been working out a lot of different things around you. This could be situations with other people. It could be engaging in connection with Spirit. This could be so many things. It could be a million gazillion things. It's going to resonate differently with everybody. 222, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. But what has happened is, because of taking a look at all these different things around them, they've gained some sort of new perspective. This new perspective has helped them to turn their head in a different direction. The direction that it's been is in negativity, feeling lost, feeling like they're in this dark space, to now they're looking towards brighter days, brighter future, things that may be in alignment with them. I'm just hearing happiness, but there's a sense of things changing and starting to see, you know, just like the reading a couple days ago, your stars are starting to line. You're starting to feel like things are coming together. Maybe even starting to see things coming together. However, I feel like most of you, you're feeling more of the emotions starting to kind of balance out. You're not as over worried or overthinking, or maybe you're not as sad as you used to be, or maybe you just don't feel like you're in as dark of a space as you used to be. But Spirit is saying, like, let's bring you out of this. Let's start showing you the blessings that we have for you and start moving things forward. So this could be in many areas of your life, whatever area your life that this is, that you're wanting to be fruitful in, you're wanting some sort of fertility in. Spirit is saying it's time to put action. Okay, this is a card of action. If there's not action, then there's not going to be success. So one can't happen without the other. First and foremost, action has to be had. This is, for some of you, the action needs to be communication. This could be 3, 4, 5, communication towards somebody. Maybe this is a career reading for you, and you need to reach out to some sort of employment or employer or something of that sort. But either way it goes, it's time to put in some sort of action. The message today is very strong of taking a look at where you're at, where you've came. 404, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. How much things that you still need to go through, what you could still change. It's asking you, you know, is what I'm thinking about at this time, is this energy going to bring me closer to what I deserve, what I desire, what I want to manifest? Is it going to bring me closer to my divine life purpose, or is it going to take me further away from it? If it's going to bring you closer, then you need to start putting that time and energy into providing some sort of action. I feel like it's dead deeds without action. Nothing is going to come of it if you don't put some sort of action in. Now, there has been a focus on yourself lately. This is something that has been needed, very much needed. This is something that Spirit is saying, okay, 444, we needed you to take the focus on yourself, get connected with Spirit, listen to your intuition, start connecting with your discernment. There's something about losing density and starting to be connected even deeper with things like dreaming and lucid dreaming, having out-of-body experiences, things of that kind kind of, energy. But what Spirit is saying is now let's flip the focus a little bit away from focusing on healing self. But now that you've healed this, and that, what can you do? There's changes that you need to make to move in a more positive direction, meaning towards those things that you wish for, desire, want to manifest, or what have you. So definitely moving in a new direction. I feel like getting out of this dark night of the soul where you're overthinking completely, just like in the dark about how things might happen, and move towards something that's more productive for you. Now, I do feel like you're in the process of mastering some sort of connection, but I feel like what this is talking about is mastering listening to your intuition, trusting in what Spirit is doing for you, following through with things, as well as mastering facing your fears. So this is definitely a pretty big pivotal moment for the majority of you that's watching this. You may feel like you're on top of the world one minute, and then the next minute, like things just aren't going exactly how you want them to go. It's because you're still at the end of a dark night of the soul, but you're still moving into this new energy where you're starting to feel fruitful, or like things are, being more productive. However, they're asking you to be cautious that you could fall back into this dark night very easily by not facing your fears head on, whatever these fears may be. And it's going to look different for everybody. But remember, this is a time of seeing things differently. When we face our fears head on, there is this, time where we're going to see that if we go this direction, this is the right thing to do. If we go this direction, it might not, pan out to be the best situation for me and what I want to manifest. But there's definitely seeing things from a different perspective. For most of you, after you get out of this dark night of the soul, it's seeing things from a higher perspective, meaning you see high above the situation, and only truth is going to come out of it. No negativity, no lies or disagreeable type of energy. This too, just like the last reading that I just did for YouTube, is a slow moving energy. However, what Spirit is saying, it's in the process of speeding up. I do feel like many of you are kind of starting to tap into like clues or details that are helping you to move and put action into something. A lot of this has to do with your discernment of spirit and intuition. Ohms the poet is saying that there's a matter of the heart that your soul is calling you towards. This could be a calling, a person, a career path, whatever it is. Spirit is calling you towards this, and it's really deeply tugging on your heartstrings right now. This means that it's something that's fated or destined. It's something that is definitely meant for you. Ible the Retriever says that it's time of retrieving something that is meant for you, or something that was yours before, that it is now meant to be yours again. It's yours for the taking is what I am hearing. So Spirit is saying, we've been promising you that this is meant for you. You've been putting in the time and energy and the work, and now we're going to give it to you. So put in that action that is necessary at this time. Whatever your heart is telling you to do while it's opening up and being vulnerable, allow yourself to be in that energy, and don't say no to it, because it's going to be something that is definitely going to be worthwhile. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Much love to you. Go check out my YouTube channel, my TikTok, and my Facebook, which is a group called Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Much love to you. Bye.